Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Ashley here. I'm excited to show you guys how to make two really simple crockpot recipes. One of them I've never made before, so we'll be trying it for the first time, so we'll see how this goes. The other one is one I make on a regular basis. It's actually my mother-in-law's spaghetti sauce recipe. My husband says that I don't know if I should be giving out her secret recipe, but I'm sure she'll be okay. But today's one of those days where I just don't feel like cooking. It's Sunday afternoon. I'm really late to getting any of my stuff done. I haven't even started cleaning my house. I just got back from grocery shopping. I had a lazy morning today, and my house smells like skunk. Our dogs got skunked last night, so we were up late giving them baths and blow drying them, and it still smells like skunk in here. So I'm hoping if I put a crock-pot recipe together this afternoon that will help maybe get rid of some of the skunk smell, since I can't open up my windows because it's 30 degrees outside. So let's get started. The first one is a chicken recipe, so let's show you the ingredients and get started. All right, so here are the ingredients for the first recipe. You're going to use pasta. You can use whatever kind you like. I decided to use bow tie today. You're going to need a packet of ranch seasoning, a block of cream cheese, and you're going to want to kind of let this get to room temperature. So that's what I'm doing now. And you're going to cut it into cubes. Some chicken breasts or chicken thighs, or well, you're going to want boneless. So whatever kind of chicken you want. I have a bunch of frozen chicken breasts that I got from Costco. So I'm going to use those. Now, normally I would cook frozen, but since it's already 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I don't have time. I'm going to pop these in the microwave to thaw them out a little bit before I put them in the slow cooker. So that way we're not eating at 10 o'clock at night. And then you're going to use 2 cans of cream of chicken soup. And that's it. Only a few ingredients. Thing you're going to do is add your chicken to the bottom of the crock pot. Now normally I season my chicken when I cook it in the crock pot, but do not add salt to this. If you want, you can add some pepper, I guess, but there is plenty of salt in the ranch seasoning packets. It's actually a little bit too salty for my taste, so skip the salt. And then you're going to add 2 cans of cream of chicken soup to the top. Then you're going to add your cubed cream cheese to the top. Make sure you try to get it as close to room temperature as possible so it melts easier in the crock pot while cooking. And then you're going to add your ranch seasoning packet. Now, if I make this again, I'm going to use half of the ranch seasoning packet because it ended up being a little bit too salty, and I think it's because of the seasoning packet. Then you're going to let this cook on low for 6 hours. Now, because I started this late in the day and my chicken was still a little bit frozen in the center, I cooked it on high for a few hours and then moved it to low, and it worked out perfectly. Once it's done cooking, you're going to break up the chicken a little bit. Now, I didn't shred the chicken, but I broke it into smaller pieces. I guess maybe part of it was shredded a little bit, but however you like it. If you want to shred it, you can shred it. If you'd rather just break it up into smaller pieces, that works too. Once the chicken is all cooked, you're going to cook your noodles. I used half a box of bow tie noodles, and that was the perfect amount for the 2 of us. Once your noodles are done, you take the chicken mixture and you can pour it right on top, or if you prefer to mix your noodles in directly with the chicken, you can do that as well. Since we are using the leftover chicken for the next day, I thought it was just easier to put it on top and then make fresh noodles for the next day. So whatever your preference is works, and then I top it with a little bit of parsley just to give it a little extra flavor and dress it up a bit. All right, so I'm going to try this out and see how it is since I've never had this before. It was pretty easy. I just made some bow tie pasta and just put it on top of it. You can mix the noodles in with it, but since we'll have leftovers for tomorrow, I can make noodles
And I've eaten all my hot dogs and all my corn and one noodle so far.
One noodle? Okay, you got a lot of noodles to go. So it's
Actually 2.
okay, good job. So let's take a taste test and see how it is. It's pretty good. I like it.
And then we'll see if Daddy likes it.
Yeah, we'll get Daddy over here to try his and see how he likes it. He's really the true test because he's the picky eater in this house. I like almost anything, so I like it. It's a little bland. I don't know if there's like what I can put in to like dress it up a bit. I mean, it's salty, so like salt wouldn't be good, but it needs like a little something. Yeah, try yours.
I don't think you should do that. The YouTubers don't feel happy.
Alright, try it. No, give me an honest opinion. I haven't made it before, and it's not my recipe, so.
It's very buttery.
Buttery? There's no butter in it.
It tastes buttery. It's okay.
It's okay.
Kind of salty.
Yeah, I was saying it's salty, but it's still almost like bland, like it needs something else in it. I mean, it's good. It's easy.
It's okay.
All right. Well, it's okay. All right. So that's recipe number 1. Overall, it's good. I wouldn't say it's like knock your socks off good, but it's a good, easy recipe to make. So hopefully you guys try it. Let me know in the comments. Here we go to spaghetti recipe. Now we're on to recipe number 2, and this is a very quick and easy spaghetti recipe. It's perfect for days like today where I am on back-to-back calls and I just need to be able to put something together real quick and just set it and forget it. This is actually my mother-in-law's recipe, so my husband grew up eating this and he absolutely loves it every time I make it. So let's get started. Here are the ingredients that you're going to need for this recipe. You're going to need 1 pound of ground beef. Now, this is still a little bit frozen, so I'm going to zap it in the microwave just to thaw it out a little bit more. You're going to use a can of tomato paste. This is, I believe, 12-ounce can of tomato paste. A 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. A 15-ounce can of whole peeled tomatoes, a 15-ounce can of stewed tomatoes, and then your seasonings: Italian seasoning, oregano, basil leaves, and some sugar to help get rid of some of the acidity in the sauce. So just a pinch of sugar. Now the recipe also has bay leaf, but don't tell my mother-in-law, but I never use the bay leaf. More so just because I never have any on hand. Still delicious without it, but if you want to add that bay leaf, you are more than welcome to do so as well. You're going to start off by browning your ground beef in a pan and getting it, well, I guess ground into small little pieces. I really need to get some kind of tool to help with this instead of just sitting here stabbing my meat with my spoon like a crazy person. So if you have something that you use to ground your beef, please let me know in the comments below. I'm open to any suggestions of new kitchen gadgets. Then you're going to add in all of your sauces, so tomato sauce, and your stewed tomatoes, tomato paste, all of that into the crock pot. When you get to the stewed tomatoes and the whole peeled tomatoes, you're going to break those into little pieces and get those into the crock pot. Also, make sure that you are dumping the leftover sauce in the can and dumping that into the crock pot as well. When you get to the whole peeled tomatoes, you're going to also break those into small pieces, but make sure you're being careful because when you squeeze them, as you can see right there, the juice gets everywhere. So make sure you have it deep into the crock pot and try aiming the juices into there so you don't get it all over your counters like I do every single time I make this recipe. Now it's time to add in your seasonings. You can use as little or as much as you want, but you're going to add your basil, your Italian seasoning, and your oregano to the pot. As you can see, we love our Italian seasonings around here, so we put a lot in. Then add 1 or 2 pinches of sugar. I like to add 2 just because I like a little bit of a sweeter tomato sauce. It helps get rid of some of the acidity in the sauce. Then add your ground beef and give that a good stir. And then you can cook this on low for 4 to 6 hours. Just make sure that you're stirring it regularly, especially if you have a crock pot like mine that is really hot. Then once the sauce is done cooking, then you start your noodles. You can use whatever noodles you prefer. My husband prefers the thin spaghetti. Of course, I bought the wrong ones and I got the thick spaghetti, but it worked out just fine. Once your noodles are all done cooking, you're going to put them on a plate and then scoop over the amazing spaghetti sauce over the top. Look at that steam coming out of there. It smells so, so good. This is a Veldman family favorite recipe. It is quick and easy to make, and it is so good. Now, I know that it is not how they make it in Italy, but if you are looking for a quick and easy spaghetti sauce recipe, this is it. It is just so, so good. I usually add a little bit of crushed red pepper and Parmesan cheese on top as well. You can also make a huge batch of this and freeze it and use it all winter long, but we go through it so quickly we never have an opportunity to freeze it. But stay tuned to the end of this video. I am going to have another blooper reel, and my husband is in on this one because he was messing with me while I was recording, so you don't want to miss that. But if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. Every week I post some new cooking and cleaning videos and other lifestyle homemaking videos. And also give this video a like, hit that thumbs up button so it gets reached out to other people. And I hope that you guys all have a great day, and I will see you at the next one. But here we go. Here's the moment you've been waiting for, the bloopers. Today is Sunday. Okay, let's get it together. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god. How am I gonna do this? The slow cooker recipe. Take the skunk smell out of this house. So
smells like a skunk's ass in this house.
okay, well I can't have that in there.
Why not?
Ah!
Why not?
You can't say ass on YouTube.
Ass isn't a swear.
I'll put that in the blooper reel.
Sorry. I said take a break.
Well, I gotta get this dinner started.
I'm wearing a different shirt.
Now we. Oh, what is wrong with me? Now we're on to episode. Back to back calls.